Good afternoon, everybody. This lecture has got an agenda. The agenda is that you should become a great researcher. As a professor of management, I am here to talk to you, to motivate you and inspire you to do the best. So how can you become the greatest researcher in the field of management? That's a question mark. The greatest researchers are those who are able to break the benchmark. A large number of great researchers have already taken place. Those great researchers have contributed substantially towards theory building in the field of management. Now they have set a standard, and I am requesting you to break all those standards. And therefore, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to request you to do some truly original research, some commendable research, and bring out the findings which can help the new generations in developing true paradigms. India is a great country. Doing research in the field of management in India has a lot of merits also. Worldwide, the management scholars have tried to study only multinational companies. They have tried to prepare theories based on the multinational companies. While the 70% of the world is working or related to medium enterprises, micro enterprises, small enterprises. There is tremendous scope to develop management theories in the field of micro, small, and medium enterprises. When 70% of the world is working at micro level or at small level, why shouldn't we have business models catering to micro enterprises? We have a lot of theories to cater to very large developed organizations, large multinational companies. The theories which are applicable only and only when the companies are very large. But 90% of the world is going to be surrounded by micro, small, and medium enterprises. They also need some management theories. So it's my request to you, a humble request to all of you. Please start your researches on micro, small, and medium enterprises. I am sure with your research, the micro enterprises will be able to get new wing. They will be able to fly. They will be able to expand. They will be able to develop themselves. If they are able to survive, even that also will be a great achievement. The kind of policies that we find today all around us, they are suffocating for micro enterprises. The governments wish to develop and support large multinational companies because the government has its interest in that. The government thinks when the large multinational companies will flourish, there will be huge income in the form of taxes, there will be huge GST collection, there will be huge other benefits, and the government officials would find it attractive because they will also get a lot of invitation from multinational companies for visit, for plant visit or for site visit or something like that. And they have therefore a flair to promote such policies which can benefit large corporations. So is the case with institutions. Most of the institutions wish that the large corporations should thrive because institutions also wish to become partners and collaborators with large multinational companies. Who is going to care for micro enterprises? You people, because you people are true researchers. Your objective is to in doing some great research which can help the humanity at large. And therefore, this is the golden opportunity for you to undertake research in the field of micro enterprises. When you look at the theories in the field of marketing, you find plenty of theories which are related to large corporations. They can truly benefit large corporations, multinational companies. When you are doing theory, when you are doing study on information systems, again, you find theories that can help multinational companies. Systems like transactional processing system can exist only in multinational companies, large multinational companies. Systems like the executive information systems, they can exist only in large multinational companies. But what kind of information system is required for micro enterprises? Nobody has tried to study that. The working of the micro enterprises is fairly different from the working of the large multinational companies. The theories which are applicable on large multinational companies may not be equally applicable on micro enterprises. Do you agree to it? Yes or no? Any one of you? The theory is like information security, information architecture, information systems, theories like information highways. They are applicable to large multinational companies, may not be able to apply to micro enterprises.
I completely agree with you, sir. I
Yes,
completely agree with you. Yes.
yes, thank you, Umeshi. And since it will be very difficult for micro enterprises to work in the same structure in which you propose the multinational companies to work, how can we have same kind of theories for them? So therefore, we actually require a large number of researchers in the field of micro enterprises. In every city, we find small clusters related to micro enterprises. And these clusters have been playing very important role in that region for a very long period of time. For example, when you go to a small city called Biawar in Rajasthan, there is a cluster of micro enterprises which are developing til papdi. Til papdi is a great product. Til papdi is made from til and gudu, and both these products are very good for health. So til papdi is an outstanding product, truly a great product. And a large number of micro entrepreneurs are involved in developing, manufacturing, selling, marketing this product. There is no provision about connecting these cluster of enterprises and enabling them to be a global player, to be able to propose their products at global level. So there is a need to study how they work, what kind of structure do they have, and what kind of systems can we have. The government of India has proposed a structure for farmers, which is called FPO, Farmer Producer Organization. Don't we require similar kind of structure for micro enterprises, which are working in the form of clusters in small cities in India? And these clusters have been in existence for a pretty long period of time. Definitely, we require some kind of structure for them also. So, isn't there a need for a structural analysis and development of a theory in the field of business management about how micro enterprises can organize themselves well, structure themselves well, and present themselves at a global level, and they can scale up their activities, organize themselves well, use coordination, use some kind of networking, and represent themselves in a better manner. So there should be some kind of organizational structure. A large number of micro enterprises are very innovative and they are doing really outstanding work. But there is no study on them, their innovations. Nobody is trying to bring their innovation to the forefront. And such innovations should be brought to the light, should be appreciated, should be rewarded, recognized. We, for example, know about great innovations by Mumbai Dabbawala. The initiatives of Mumbai Dabbawala today are well-known initiatives across the globe. Everyone in the world knows about the great initiatives of Mumbai Dabbawala. Now, if Mumbai Dabbawala can become famous, there are plenty of innovators. They should also be identified, studied, documented, and their innovative potential should be brought to the world. And that will help them. I told you about Byawar Til Papdi. They are really outstanding. Very fine quality products, really outstanding. If you look at Byawar Til Papdi, it is so fine, prepared manually, so fine quality, right? It is such a fine, super fine product. outstanding quality, really outstanding for health. The way these people have been developing this product over generations, the way these products have been uh, fine tuned, right? This is amazing. Today, a large number of people are actually adopting these products, supporting these products, but there is need to document the innovation process in these micro enterprises. So there is a need of studying management perspective of these micro enterprises, what they are doing, how they are doing. Yes?
I wanted to just come in, sir. 1 minute, if you allow me.
Yeah.
I think what you said is perfectly right, sir. MSME. I remember
Yes.
actually India used to import approximately 6,000 metric tons of French fries in 2007. I
Right.
remember
Yeah.
the country actually managed to export around 30,000 metric tons of frozen potatoes, sir, in 2018 or
Yes.
19.
Yeah.
And French fries accounting for 95% of the total exports. That means 95% of the total exports that we made for potatoes were consumed by the major potato chips manufacturing companies worldwide.
Right.
And this was set up in Gujarat. Actually, that was
Yes.
a vision of Honorable Prime Minister at that time.
Yeah.
So I think most of the MSMEs are trying to process these frozen potatoes now, sir. And I think India is the largest exporter of frozen potatoes for all the French fries across the
Yes.
globe.
Yes. Yes. What
Sorry,
is
sir, I just remembered this now.
what is required is, right, if we are able to develop and identify the true marketing potential, true marketing roadmap, we are able to develop true business development roadmap for micro entrepreneurs of India, then the export of the raw material will reduce and export of finished products will start. For example, you just now mentioned that we are exporting certain raw material, and these raw materials are used by multinational companies all over the world to prepare certain finished goods, which are again sold back to our own country. If we are able to develop a business development model for micro enterprises, there will be one day when the micro enterprises would be able to consume the raw material within the country, and they will be able to develop the finished goods which would be exported out of the country. And this will help in development of the economy, in development of the foreign exchange reserves, and in development of a better business framework, isn't it? We have huge unemployment. This unemployment can be reduced if micro enterprises are able to scale up. The unemployed people can easily start a micro enterprise. They cannot start a large organization. But if there are plenty of studies on micro enterprises and you have proposed certain business model for a micro enterprise, there is a possibility that some unemployed person can identify this business model, take up this business model, and start becoming an entrepreneur. We are doing teaching management MBA program or BBA program or engineering program, but our entire education is based on large organizational structure. We are training the students to become a large business manager, we are training them to become a manager of a very large organization, while most of them aspire to become employees. They cannot become entrepreneur because the kind of training they have got is applicable only in a large technology setup, in a large organizational setup, and it is not possible for them to establish such a large organization. A student of mechanical engineering is studying technologies which can be established only at investment of some $1 billion or some $1 million. It is not at all possible at micro level. The student of MBA is studying the marketing setup, the financial management setup, or other setup which are possible only at large organizations. A student of MBA is being taught how to go for an IPO, how to develop an organization, which would be possible only if the organization is working at a very large scale. What we really need to do is to develop some theories which can help a student to understand the working of micro enterprises. And like if an MBA program is there, micro enterprise based theories can help the student in preparing a marketing plan which may work at micro enterprise level. Similarly, a student may understand the working of finance at micro enterprise level. A student of entrepreneurship or a student of HR may know about the kind of working system that may be applicable in micro enterprises. This is contrary to what they're being taught for large company setup. And if we can impart such kind of training, it would be possible that if a student is doing MBA, thereafter he is suppose unemployed and he really wants to start an enterprise, applying the theories on micro enterprises, he is able to establish a micro enterprise. He is able to have an orientation to run a micro enterprise, isn't it? So that kind of structure, that kind of theory, that kind of framework will help the economies at large. So my humble request to all the researchers is that please start looking at micro enterprises, innovative micro enterprises. Look at them as a case study. Identify their innovative potential, look at their business potential, document their innovations, and share those innovations in the form of a theory of business management with the perspective to bring about some development. And that development will help the world at large. So your theories will help the world at large. If Abraham Maslow developed a theory about human motivation, which is helping everybody, not just small enterprise or large enterprise, but everybody. Similarly, you should develop some theories which can help everybody, not just large companies, micro companies also, medium enterprises also, small companies also, and large multinational companies also, isn't it? So do you agree that rather than preparing a theories for a large companies, or rather than preparing case studies on very, very large multinational companies, isn't it necessary for people like you to study, develop, and document innovations at micro enterprises level? Do you agree? Yes or no?
Completely agree, sir.
Yes. And that kind of framework will help you in doing pioneering work, original work. Because I tell you, most of the researches are focused on working of what large multinational companies or very large organizations. You don't have researches focused on micro enterprises. If you will search the doctoral thesis, doctoral researches in the field of management, you'll find plenty of researches focusing on large multinational companies, large organizations. They might have studied the marketing network, distribution network, customer satisfaction, customer perception, customers feedback process, marketing network, new product launch process, new product development process. Definitely they might have studied, but you will not find any study which might have studied the marketing practices or marketing innovations done by micro enterprises. Micro enterprises of Bulandshahr or micro enterprises of Biawar or micro enterprises of Junjunu, Sikar, Sardar Sheher. Nobody has tried to study all these things. And that is an opportunity for you. Nobody has done something and you can do it. The ultimate purpose of doctoral research is to do a research which is truly pioneering, something which nobody has done. And here you are going to study that. You are going to study, you're going to document, you're going to develop researches which are going to help the entire mankind, because you're going to conduct a truly pioneering research in the field of business management. And that is what I'm requesting all of you, that please look into these fields, be a pioneering researcher, and contribute substantially to the field of management. One research finding from you, one research theory from you, which is focusing on micro enterprises, can bring a complete change in the field of business management. Just one study, right? And therefore, I'm requesting all of you, it's my humble request to all of you, that if you're planning to do a doctoral research, if you're planning to conduct a great research, if you are really planning to become an outstanding researcher, develop a new theory which can help micro enterprises. The micro enterprises may be able to become viable, self-sufficient. They may be able to develop better marketing approach, better financing, better networking, better ability, better in international relations, better in international marketing. Their networking potential can improve, their business viability may improve, their working may help them in becoming better enterprises of tomorrow. Am I convincing? Yes or no?
Certainly, yes, sir.
So you can plan in these fields. And if great researchers like you take up these subjects for their study, we will have some great researches which will help the mankind in the years to come. Ultimately, your hard work, doctoral research is the highest level of research. Your doctoral research, your hard work should contribute to more smiles, more happiness, more joy, and ultimately it should contribute to overall development of the world, isn't it? Am I right?
Right, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. So let's call it a day. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.